This question asks us to predict the product and draw a mechanism for this alkoxymercuration reaction. Let's actually do those in reverse order. Let's do the mechanism first and then use that to predict the product. I've redrawn the reaction down here, rearranging the reagent slightly. The first step will be this alkene attacking mercury. We could show this with this arrow. We could also show this with the bouncing arrow notation, where we take these electrons and we keep them with the less substituted carbon to form the bond with mercury. That would take electrons away from the more substituted carbon, leaving behind the Markovnikov carbocation. Doing so will cause us to kick out the acetate group as a leaving group. Because mercury has its own lone pair of electrons, these electrons can bite back down on the growing carbocation to form the second bond to form the mercurinium ion. Our initial product of this step then will be the mercurinium ion. And this will form as a mixture of enantiomers. Next, typically we would have water come and open up this mercurinium ion, but here we're doing the alkoxymercuration, so we have an alcohol instead of water. We'll use a lone pair on this alcohol to attack the most substituted carbon of the mercurinium ion, breaking open the carbon-mercury bond, restoring electrons to mercury. That will form a product with mercury on one face and the the oxygen on second face. We get the anti-stereochemistry between the oxygen and the mercury. The last part of this first step is to neutralize the alcohol, neutralize the oxygen. So we'll use a second equivalent of alcohol to take this acidic proton. And so our product of the first step will be this ether with the anti-stereochemistry between the mercury and the oxygen. The second step just reduces the mercury acetate. The second step just reduces the mercury to the hydrogen, and so our final product of this reaction will be the ether. I'm no longer showing stereochemistry because now there are no more stereocenters in this molecule, but this ether will be the final product of this alkoxymercuration reaction.